packet. Why is chat dead? Probably because people just want to watch. Nothing wrong with that.
People are allowed to watch.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Some streamers get caught up in the lack of chat that distracts them and makes me feel as the viewer that you're doing something wrong. No, I don't care if anyone chats or not. The less people chat, actually, the better for me, because that means I don't have to think about what you're asking me as well on top of everything else. So yeah. Anyway, though, any luck on your view there, Fusion Lord?
Okay, so it's world.add block event, and in your tile entity you want to override receive client event.
Alright, just a second. Receive client event. Got it. And what do I do to call it?
World add block event.
This world object add block event. This position. And what was the rest of it? Block in event ID and event.param. Alright, so an event ID and event parameter. I have no idea what the event parameter is.
Event is basically the value you're sending to the client, and the event ID, they correspond to the two integers that are in receive block event.
Oh, so I can put whatever I want in there?
Yes, it's whatever you want.
Alright, so it's just two integers. Got it. This get the block type. Do I need to worry about calling the super method? Like, does Mojang use this for things?
I don't think so.
All right.
Once they do, it's specifically for like the furnace.
Return false is the super, and there's nothing in there. I have no idea why you'd want to return true or false, but okay. I'll return false, I don't care. Alright, we gotta restart the client, and we'll see how that works. It just returns false in vanilla, yeah.
So then you don't have to call super.
Yep. Okay, good. I am right.
I'm left. Nice to meet you,
right? Yeah, odd user. I do the same thing when I'm watching people's streams as well. I usually just go full screen so I can't even read the chat. Though, At least they do have that new one now that allows you to see the chat and stuff, but I don't know. All right. So it's not doing anything. Just a second. Oh, that's because it's not a real item. Huh. Has to be a real item in order for that packet to get sent. So this should do it. It didn't. Huh. Good AWGS. What's up? I guess with the integer thing, you could always, you know, use an enum, I guess, with that.
Yeah, and just use the end.
Yeah. All right, so why are we not getting to this part in the server code? Are we? And is it just not working? All right, so I added an event to the block and then nothing happens. Like it doesn't call over to the server, so... Because there it is there, but the log has nothing in it. Log helper info here. So here we are. What site are we running on? Should be in there. Hey, do you mind if I post a screenshots you made about the open the land thing? Sure, I guess. Apparently, open the land has changed now as well in 1.9. What the heck is wrong with received client events? So maybe I'm doing this wrong on the send. So I want to know the position of the block, which we have from there, and it wants to know the block that it is. I'm sure I can't send this because yeah, it's not the block. Dots block type maybe. Still no. You installed a complete fresh dev space. Maybe someone fixed it. Then. That's the only thing I can think of. Someone fixed it. Huh. What the hey? This top world object to add block event. This top position. This top block type. Block in the unblock event received. This position. This dot get block state from position. You need to override unblock event received in block also? I did.
No, you don't.
I'm already overriding a unblock event received or whatever. Block and on. All right, so we're taking our block on the block event received, and we're passing this to it.
Are you overriding? Are you calling super when you override?
I'm not calling the super class. That shouldn't make a difference. I mean, I can call the super class, but all the super classes can do is just return false.
In the block class, are you overriding on block event received? Is that what we're talking about right now?
No, we're not.
Okay.
Hold up, stop. What now? Say it again. I'm trying to count. What did you say?
In your block, are you overriding on block event received?
No.
Okay.
In my base block, no. I've never used this override. Even if I did, I'm still overriding it here. I'm not calling it a super. Are you sure it's received client event? Because I don't think that's what it is.
That's the configuration for the world gen. Okay. Do I have a... I should have a config file. Yep.
Yeah, are you sure on this on data packet? Are you sure that it's this receive client event?
I'm double checking on it right now.
There's no other receive or events or anything like that. On block event received.
Worry about the config file later.
It looks like it does it in the block. Let me go over to the block for this. Maybe it doesn't go to the tile entity. Maybe it only goes to the block.
Your block extends block container, right?
Give me a second. Work just been there. Let me check my block stuff. All right, my block base extends block, not block container anymore. Just extends block.
Do you have a sub class that implements iTile entity provider?
Yes.
Then you need to go into block container and you need to steal its on block event received.
Should I just do extends block container instead of block?
No, because not all of your blocks extend block container. Or
What's a container?
an inventory. The server side of the inventory.
Wait a second. So you're telling me that any inventory should be extending block container?
Yes.
What happens if I extend it when I don't need it?
It'll have a back end, but it'll never be used, really.
Let's try that and see. I'm just gonna say that it'd probably be easier for me to extend block container. What's this? Not abstract, does not override abstract method, create new tile entity. So that's the block container is going to want to have create new tile entity,
Right.
which I think my block tech base already has. Not tech base, I'm sorry, tile base. Yeah, create new tile entity because it implements iTile entity provider.
Then in that one, copy your or copy the on block break event.
Unblock event or unblock break event.
Not break. I don't know why I said break.
All right, so let me look at block container real fast. So you want me to look and copy? There's block break. Oh, unblock event received.
Yes.
Has the super on blah 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 stuff in here. There's no reason for me to have to. There's no reason for me to have to change that or copy that unless you just don't want me to extend the block container.
If you extend block container, you have to make a tile entity for every block that extends that class.
Okay.
Because it will crash with an MPE if you supply it a null.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. That must be. I think originally I was doing block containers for everything, so.
And then in your constructor, you may want to do this dot is block container equals true if you're not already.
Where? Oh,
Constructor that is implementing iTile entity provider.
it's not. So this thought is container, block container equals true. Okay. All right, that's good to know. All right, let me run this code. I think I got it now. And let me now do this.
Who's there behind that mask? Smiles and tears forgotten in I don't care who you want to be, but show yourself, show them how you feel.
All right. Still nothing happens. Oh my god. So yeah, no, that didn't fix anything at all because it's. Oh wait, no, now it did. Wait a second. But it didn't call it on the client side. It only called it on the server side. Hey, oh Camaro. All right. Let's see here. Let's try pulverizer. All right, so it did call it now, but it only called it on the server side. If I remove it, nothing happens. That's good. Put this in here. All right, so it's working now, but yeah, it's only happening on the server side. What's up with that? Oh. Freezing cold in my house too. 1 second while I turn up my thermostat. There we go. 75 should be fine. Is this even getting called?
That might be to send an event from the client to the server.
Yeah, it's getting called. It's on the server thread.
Right, but it may be one way, not both ways. From
Well,
client to server, or server to server, but not server to client.
okay, well, I need that's.
Which would be like the slot clicks in the inventory.
Hmm.
That's why it's just integers.
Okay, well, I need to get an event from the client to the server. I'm sorry, from the server to the client.
Then packets.
I don't want to do it with packets. It seems. It saw it in the note where it said this happens. It gets called. This gets called on both the client and the server. Why is all the music so slow?
You're right. It does say that on the note.
Yeah.
It just isn't.
Called on both client and server when world hashtag ad block event is called.
Is your tile entity null on the client? Because
Shouldn't be.
if the tile entity is null, return false. Otherwise, send it to the tile entity to deal with.
Yeah, no, I just broke and replaced it, so.
In your tech base block,
Yeah.
the line that or the method you just added, have it print out the tile entity.
All right. I did in my tile base, but yeah. Tile entity is tech.flatstone.appliedlogistics.com and the tile entities .miscellaneous.tile entity builder instance F44DD86.
And that was only fired on the server thread.
Correct. Unless we're missing something else that we need from block container. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really in block container that looks important, I guess. I don't know. There's an invalid neighbor thing. But no, this says it's called on both the client and the server, so something isn't getting called correctly. So this dot world object dot add block event.
That actually may not be cross network. That may be just on the one side.
Well, I have a feeling that it's not adding the block event into the correct world object. This add block event is actually on the block, and it says on block event received is what's calling. So I'm wondering if I can call it directly from the block. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm not calling it correctly at all. Was not sure what to pass it for the block. I pass it this dot block type, but that might not be right. It might be this dot get blocked. Oh, that's the same thing.
What thread are you adding the event on?
Server thread.
Looking at how the method structure is, it looks like it's only like one-sided. It doesn't send it across to the other side.
I'm wondering if
Do I? Oh, I don't have a tape compound.
I do blocks dot builder dot get block. It just wants the block. I wonder if that's if that will have any difference. Yeah, it's still only happening on. There's an event listener, tile entities, tile entity, add weather effect, add world info to crash reports. I know there's a way to make the client do stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess that's not the problem. That's probably returning the right stuff. This world object, add block event. Is there a different world object I should be adding the block event to? The old way I was doing this was doing a check every tick to see if I should do something. Which logic mean added every tick means milliseconds being added to the tick cycle, which means lots of lag potentially. So
Oh, I think I got it.
what?
You need to send the events.
What events?
The events that you add.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to figure out how to do it right now. Just a moment.
All right. So does anyone know, just out of curiosity, is carbon monoxide heavier than air? It's, for some reason, I feel like it is, and I'm always wondering why they put the carbon monoxide detectors on the ceiling. Because by that time, wouldn't you already be dead? But anyway, did you figure it out yet, Fusion?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting, I guess I can Google that and find out. Is
It's a myth. Carbon monoxide is lighter.
oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well then that makes sense.
Not by a
It's
whole lot,
slightly
though.
lighter.
It says carbon monoxide is not heavier than air. In fact, it is slightly lighter as carbon or CO has the RMM of 28, where air is slightly more than this.
No,
Hello,
the world
Hacky.
server. The world server does automatically send the events, so
Some quitting disconnect packet. Wonder what that would do. So adding a block event should send this to the server, or from the server to the client.
Okay, how can I get the NBT tag compound out of the world?
What if I return true? Damn it.
were you not returning true?
I was returning false because that's what the vanilla method was doing. I hate Minecraft and everything that it does. Ah,
You always return true if you handle something. Otherwise, it tries to look for something else to handle it.
God dang it. I just want to rage quit. I mean, like, I really do. I just want to rage quit. And I'm looking for something like the toss or to throw, but everything would cause a mess, and I don't want to have to clean up a mess. So
Is that why you spun around?
yeah, I was looking for something to throw, and it's like
Too
Alright.
expensive, too expensive, too expensive.
to throw a
Too
pig.
messy, too expensive.
There.
Do I really want to clean that up?
I know.
Good job. I have one of those.
So what else I have that's really cool?
A DX Racer.
Yeah, I do have one of those too as well, but I have like all the mobs actually, including the new mob in the game, Olaf.
Oh yeah?
All right.
surprised no one has made a mod to replace the snow golem with an Olaf skin.
Oh my god, that's amazing! You should totally do it. By the way, I need to talk about Graves sometime.
Did you break it?
No, I didn't break it. I think you did.
I didn't break nothing. Can't
Well,
prove it.
Everyone on Forgecraft is having issues with it, so. I
One
have like a, yeah, the 1 version. Yeah, I have literally like next to me, like this way next to me, like a whole cabinet of I don't know what you call them, plushies, like Beanie Babies and stuff, like things like from Bleach, like this guy, which I don't know why he's doing that, but yeah, Khan from Bleach. Guys, who doesn't want one of those? And I also have a little baby Yudahara. Some of these came from friends and stuff. Like, here we go. Here's a little baby Yudahara just sitting there.
Your chroma key is picking up on the bear.
On the bear? Really? Or the dog? Oh, that bear. Got it. I was like, what? I forget that you're like delayed by 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
Anyway, there we go. So anyone that's in here that wants to give me a birthday present, I take plushies as birthday presents.
Noted.
Fire, fix that method name now, please.
What method name?
Capital S server event.
What's wrong with that?
Camel case? The S should be lowercase.
Maybe. That's gonna go away anyway, so don't worry about it. Also, didn't you see the override there? What makes you think that I can do anything about it?
Whoa. I've never seen that method. What?
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Was that overwritten from one of your own classes?
No.
iNetwork server handler or server event?
It was not something I added to the game at all. This song is basically Benny Hill for the situation. What, the Super Mario World one? Or was it the song before? Now I gotta remember to grab the piggy they threw across the room. So I was sitting on my couch in the living room.
I saw that.
Well, I actually threw it, yeah.
No, I just read your lips.
Oh. Oh, where I was like, yes, I really did do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me close this real fast. All right, so now that we know what I have to do, I need to add an enum. So, public enum. I'm going to call this event types. Do I have to do like that? That doesn't make sense now. What is wrong with you?
Lots of things.
Oh, no, just enum event types, I guess. All right, so I want to do slots updates. No, plan slot updates. There. So now I can do switch on event types dot values dot. Oh wait, how am I gonna do this off of the manager? Value of. I don't want to do it from a string. Is Glass playing tabletop sim? Probably not. Wait, Glass is playing tabletop sim? I don't think he is. It doesn't sound like he is. He's talking coding stuff every once in a while.
I
Yeah, it could
am
be
not playing tabletop sim, no.
Are you streaming?
I am streaming, I'm not doing
Yeah, I
anything
figured you were
tabletop
streaming.
sim related. Oh, if you got an email saying that I'm live doing tabletop stuff, that I forgot to update the title before I started.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Wars. Do I have to do? It should be like what dot get ordinal or something like that for the integer for my enum.
Yep.
Do I have to like expose that because like I can't find that?
No,
Ordinal?
ordinal is public.
Yeah, so I
Biome.
want to switch on event types. Oh, wait, no. I need to switch on ID. That's what I need to do. And then I need to do, oh, wait, though, no.
Switch on event types dot values, and then do integer array get of type. Like that in chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I should probably do it on type. Yeah. That makes more sense. Okay, so then I
Actually,
can do
ID.
case. Sorry. Why would I want to do it on ID?
ID is the event type, and type is the value that you send.
Fine, whatever. Error.
Just saving you the headache later on.
There. Wow, we got like 8 people in here, and just noticed that the clank got all buggy. So let me take a screenshot of that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, there's a lot of us here.
Yeah, there is. What's up, Techno?
Yeah, just prepping for a good old network transfer.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Ugh, I'm dreading it.
Ethan Ray says, why do you always start your logging messages with a greater than sign? For a few reasons. Number one, when I'm done with the mod and I want to distribute it, I can come up here to the top and I can go find usages. And not find usages, but I can say find and path. That's what it was. Find and path, and I can say find that. And I can go, oh, hey, I got some debug code that I need to remove. See, that makes it searchable. Because if I search for log helper, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's debug code. So by putting greater than in front of it, it means that this is absolutely debug code. Or if someone pastes me a log and they're like, why does it have all this crap in it? I can go, oh yeah, that's my debug code. So that is why I do that. All right, so there's that. Let's try adding a better world object update. So this dot world object dot add block events. This dot position. This dot block type. This is going to be event types dots that dots
Each
ordinal.
chunk has an NVT tag compound associated with it. Where can I get that from?
I don't know. Take this rubber band out of my hair. Oh god, that hurts. All right.
I gotta go. Just ping me on Car's voice if you need me.
Sure. We need to talk though sometime. Remember.
Yep, just message me whenever.
Yeah, I will. All right. So this is how we're going to do this. However, we don't want to do it inside of the initialized slot change event. What we want to do is we want to have this actually call that event. So I'm going to take this out. We're also going to take this code out as well. And I'm going to put this in here. So it should be that right there. And then what we should do is this should call initialize slot change. All right. Oh, yeah. Network packet server event. Delete. Okay, delete anyway. Packet handler. You can go. You can go bye-bye. All right, let's go ahead and run this now and see if this actually works. If this actually works, we should be back to where we started, theoretically in the code. Not back to where we started, but like closer to where we started. I'm really hoping that we're getting there. All right. All right, let's see here. Hopefully this works without crashing. All right, so we put in this. All right, so nothing crashed, but it only happened on the taking out part. I think there was a problem. So it happened on the takeout part. But it is at least calling it on the client side now. All right, let's try this again. I got to restart the client because I think it didn't call it the first time, which is a problem. So before we actually launch that, let me get rid of all of these real fast. And I need to change some stuff in the block code. Or was it? I think it was in here. Yeah, let's remove this debug information. And let's come back down to tile entities. All right, so we already have this open. Perfect. All right, let's try this again. For some reason, though, why would this not work? So initiate slot plan change is going by plan item is equal to null. Oh, because on the client side, it still is null. Aha, yes. So that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so we need to do this instead. Boom, that's, and then the first step in here should be that. There we go. All right. You blame Mojang? I also blame Mojang for about everything. I feel like this could have been done more efficiently if they had just, not had to have Forge be a thing. By actually creating the API that they had like 4 years to create. All right, so this plan right here. So see, it didn't actually call anything the first time, but when I pull it out, I feel like we're behind the time on this. Let's do a break here. Let's do a break here. Oh, this never got. All right, now it's there. All right. There it is. All right, so it's working now. Look at that. The ghost items are back. But the problem is that the first time you put it in there, it doesn't actually send the packet. Why? Yeah, see, it doesn't actually send that packet. Log helper.info sending packets.
The NBT tag compound only exists within the event.
Huh. Oh, Jesus, at least Mojang fixed the hitbox on the anvils in 1.9. Or did Forge fix that? I don't know. It could be either or. I really wish they'd fixed the hopper. I mean, the hopper. Oh, what's this? Infinite chopper. Nice. I really wish hoppers were fixed because it kind of bugs me that this is the hitbox on a hopper. I mean, that just seems ridiculous to me. All right, let's put us into logging mode and clear the log. So we just joined the game, and if I pop you in there, all right, so it says sending packet. So it's doing what it's supposed to do, except it doesn't actually do it. All right, so let me see something here. Let me do log helper.info dot packet. Because maybe for some reason our ID isn't 0. Does it ever access a line BB for the win, right? Are you planning on using andesite, granites, etc. for the construction of your things, please? You hate the fact that you have 50,000 of each stone variant that hardly mods add support for. Well, technically it's new, right? So, I want to say Vasky with Botania added it. Oh no, maybe it was Chisel. So it wasn't added by default in vanilla in 1.7.10, right? Am I correct on this? Anybody? Feeler?
What?
Andesite and granite and stuff was not vanilla 1.7.10, right?
That
was
was vanilla 1.8.
Okay, so I think the reason why Lance, that a lot of people didn't use it in 1.7 for the recipes
Is a mod
was
backported it.
because it was because a mod added it, right? And adding support like that because of a mod adding something is not a very good thing to do, for a lot of different reasons, because then that means that that person has to have that mod installed. I can tell you that my only mod that's out for 1.8 and 1.9 does actually use granite in the recipe for the headstone. So, I mean, I'm imagining I would say, all right, so it never receives the damn packet. What the heck? But yeah, so I would say that yes, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I don't know if I will per se in this mod. I mean, there's a strong chance I might, but I will say that those stone variants are, now that they're in vanilla Minecraft, I would expect more and more people to use them in their gameplay stuff. Okay, let's see here. Why are you not working? Where's Fusion Lord? I'm gonna go pump Fusion. Oh. You would like to see connected textures? They might already. I know that vanilla added support for connected textures in the JSONs. I have no idea if they're using it, but I know it's a thing. Fusion says poke 'em. I poke 'em. Do I have Fusion? I don't think I have Fusion's phone number. I was gonna say maybe I should just call him to be like, hey. All right, so where am I adding the events? I'm adding the event up here. What happens if I add the event more than? Oh shoot. Does this actually return anything? Public void add block event. Okay, no, it doesn't. So what if we add the event twice? I mean, it doesn't break it. Wow, it still doesn't work. All right, so there's something that's making this not work. Oh, yeah, that's first off, whoever calculated that a mod would be in the exabytes is completely wrong. Because that's ridiculous. All right, I don't even care. If people don't understand how, it's because people don't like change. Mod developers are like mod players. Nobody likes change, right? So people exaggerate stuff, and no, it was not ever going to be in the exabytes. It's just ridiculous. But yes, anyway, you don't have to do things like that with JSON anymore. Oh, hello, that just ate my item. Interesting. So if I put the furnace plan in there, and then I save and quit the title. Now it's gone. So why would it be gone? Whoa. That was cool. Typically you need a mod to check it. If there's any mods around to check it. I don't know if IKey's around.
I can log on. What do you need? Wait, what am I checking?
Lance has a link that somebody needs to check.
Okay. You sent it to me.
Yeah, just whisper it to IQ. User HD, thank you for the host. Remember, only you can start those forest fires. Yes, I know. It's really funny. Goodness made that for me. He's awesome. Awesome person. Because, like, I don't know anything that I ever want. And Goodness is like, what do you want for it? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, here, I made you this. I'm like, perfect. I will take it. All right, so restarting didn't seem to solve that problem. Sending the packet, and where the hell does the packet go? And for that matter of fact, where the hell does my item go? Because inventory should be stored in between. Yeah, because internal inventory is here. Because this is tile entity machine base, since inventory base. All right, so inventory base takes our internal inventory and stores it into NBT. Automatically for us. Hmm. Why are you not working? I feel like something might be clearing it, though. Hmm. Let me see here. Yeah, okay, so see that's why people like that just no, that's ridiculous. And funny enough, there's Buildcraft for Minecraft 1.8 and it's not an exabyte in size. It's funny, isn't it? It's because when people stop bitching about it and they ask questions to the people like Lex and stuff like that, then you go, oh, so I can use JSON files and everything will be fine. Just like I'm using JSON files.
That's not quite fair.
What?
Or in Mojang's JSON format, yes, you do wind up with JSON files that are maybe not exabytes, but huge. Forge actually goes in and changes a whole bunch of things and lets you use wildcards and stuff.
Yeah, Forge makes the JSON files better. But that stuff has been in Forge since forever. Well, not forever, but since 1.8. It's just people don't know about changes and people are scared of change. And they don't ask people questions, they just assume stuff. You know, and then that's what happens when assumptions are made, I feel. All right, so why the heck is the inventory getting cleared on this? Let me look at Sublime real fast. So this is what was there before. So in our MBT data, I was just saving selected tech level, 6 remaining machine working and building tech level. So that's it. Was I doing anything special with the inventory? I don't think I was. I was just doing internal inventory, which is what I'm doing here. I wonder if it's clearing out all the inventory or if it's just clearing out some of it. Let's see if it's clearing out all of it. Because it's not clearing it out between reloads, is it? Hey, what's up, Goofy Shot? Oh, it does. Oh. 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 Has it anything to do with on change of inventory? Hmm. No? Hmm. Yeah, so the JSON stuff is just crap. I mean, people just, yeah. Plus, you don't even have to use them. I mean, honestly, you don't have to use the JSON files if you don't want to. Remember, this is Minecraft. You can literally do anything that you want to. So, Applied Energistics, for example, doesn't even use the JSON system. They just render the blocks the old way with iIcon. They just added their own iIcon back in. You don't literally have to do it the way people want you to do it, because just like how we extend the game to do the things that the game was never designed to do, yeah, I mean, it's completely possible to do things that are outside the norm. So, yeah. You wanted to tell me that you played my mod and it's poopy. Well, interestingly enough, this mod's not out yet. So either you're an idiot or you're a bigger idiot. So, which one is it? Because I'm just curious. Are you retarded or are you just an idiot? But anyway. Techno raises his hand for being an idiot. Nice. Wow, you don't like my attitude. Well, if you don't like my attitude, you're more than welcome to leave. Oh, don't ban him. Did someone ban him? How am I supposed to wait for his reply if someone bans him? Don't ban people, Jesus.
Trolls are so much fun.
There, I unbanned him. You can continue troll baiting.
I'm not troll baiting. If he has a serious, legitimate concern about my attitude problem, then he can let me know what my attitude problem is with him. But I don't know. I mean, you just randomly come into my chat, you tell me that my mod, you played it, which you're obviously a liar. We've already established that you're a liar because this mod's not out, nor is it even playable. Even if you were to say have downloaded the source code and compiled it, it's not even playable.
World Gen's working, that's about it.
Yeah, it's like basically a little bit better than what Zycraft is.
And in
Does
fact,
it spam
I'm
the world?
working on the World Gen system as we speak, or attempting to.
So we've already determined that. So obviously, if you have a legitimate concern, then I'm willing to hear it. But yeah, my attitude. Shots fired. That should be a thing. We should have shots. We should like have a counter for the number of times I like shoot Zycraft.
It's getting emote at this rate.
Yeah. That would be funny, but then I'd have to deal with like Soren suing me. All right. So we're sending the packet, but we don't ever receive the packet, and we're losing our inventory that's being stored, and I'm not sure to the fact on why. It could be an X and a Y with a bullet going through it. FBDXY. But I have to get like, before I can even, well, first off, before I can even change out my emotes, I only have 61 subs. I have to be at 100. Second off, if I want to add more emotes, I have to be at like 250. So we're like way far away from that even being a thing. So remind me in like, you know, a year from now when I actually get back up to 100 subs. Is it Applied Energistics 419? I have no idea what the status is on that. All right.
I checked a week ago and they didn't have a branch for it, so...
Yeah, it's probably not going to be out for a while. Internal inventory equals new internal inventory. That's all correct. We're not doing anything that we shouldn't be doing. When it asks for get internal inventory, we're returning internal inventory like we should be. Why would all the slots be losing their slot data? It's almost like MBT is not actually saving anything, but we're marking things dirty, which forces it to save.